The goal in the School of Fine Arts is to help all students reach their fullest potential as practising artists. Undergraduate and postgraduate fine arts programs work towards the creation of a body of work that takes on board theory, practice and application.
What I actually liked about COFA and the program and what it was offered was it was really practical. It was actually put your hands in the clay or carve words and actually make something.
Of course there's the balance between concept and process, and there's always the criticism that there's a focus sometimes too much on process in the production of work, and particularly a process-focused medium like printmaking. But it also allows for mulling and allows for possibility and allows for potential. And what we try and do here at COFA is offer and demand of our students that they make choices conceptually and technically, and it's those choices that are going to be the lifeblood for their future as working artists.
There are facilities for so many different types of printmaking here, and generally students sort of pick their own little one that's their favourite, but at the beginning when you start off in printmaking you try out lots of different types, which is fantastic to have them all in one space, in one time.
Initially I was more of a two-dimensional artist, I guess. I've always just worked, I guess it was a lot easier to work with. You don't need as much space when you're painting or drawing. It's just stuff I've done on the floor or around. But when I came to COFA, I got exposed to a lot of different disciplines. I guess I chose sculpture because I hadn't really done it before, and I've actually found myself much preferring sculpture.
I came from a drawing background. I did a lot of drawing, and so what I ended up specialising in is dry point, which is very similar to drawing with a pen, for example. When I came here and we first had a few little projects in different fields, and I discovered this medium, and I was really drawn to it because of that background that I'd had.
I probably owe everything that I do to this place because I came to COFA as an art student that was doing art education, so I got trained to be a high school teacher. And then what happened was I fell in love with painting at the end of my 4 years of training, and then came back and did what was then honours, grade diploma, and then came back and did an MFA. So me becoming an artist was falling in love with painting at the college and just pursuing it, just painting, doing as many things as I could to do with painting.
A painter doesn't have to be a painter can work in installation. We've recently renamed sculpture and called it sculpture, performance and installation to recognise the full breadth of practice and how it crosses over into time-based art, it crosses over into video, performance, sound, electronics, into all sorts of other areas.
Through the disciplines of painting, drawing, sculpture, performance, installation, textiles and ceramics, students facilitate the establishment of their careers as practising artists.
We see it as semi-vocational, hopefully, where all the students are looking at contemporary visual arts practice in all of its mutations and forms. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're all going to exhibit their work, but it does mean that they participate in the culture industry or the arts and entertainment industry.
COFA prepared me for also communicating with the outside world, dealing with those professional issues or professional situations where I had to talk to galleries, curators, and develop a relationship with them.
Many graduates of the Bachelor of Fine Arts, Master of Art and PhD programs have achieved national recognition and have won the prestigious Blake and Archibald Prizes, the Helen Lempriere Travelling Art Scholarship, the Sam Stagg Award, and Fulbright and Rotary Scholarships.
You can come here wanting to do one thing and then come out at the other end doing something else, so you can actually find who you are in the college, and I think the best teachers here do that.
I think I've learned so much how to be independent, how to be confident, or how to really live for myself.